Hi, I'm Aldo Kane and I'm here at Off Road Skills, learning to ride BMW GS 1300s off-road. So basically we come here, pick the bikes up in the morning and then head off up to the training arena and then spend a couple of days up there with an instructor going through everything you can imagine. By the end of the 2 days you're pretty tired, but it's excellent facility and world-class instruction. Could not fault it.
We're going to start to do a little bit more detail about downhills. So we're going to do 3 laps around a little circuit. I'm going to ask you to try and remember the circuit as we go around, because once we're doing the next lesson you're going to go around it on your own. And it's not just right this time. There's a little bit of thinking. Not too much, but there is a bit. So try and pay attention.
The reason I wanted to do these courses was to build up my confidence on the bike and to build up my confidence on it and get used to the bike in situations that I'm, not very comfortable in. And then that is directly transferable onto the road. But I think I quite enjoy riding bikes off-road more than I do on-road now.
Nice, that's what we like to hear.
So I'm also here with the man, the myth, the legend, Simon Pavey, who runs Off Road Skills, and thank you very much for having me on, doing the courses. How different or the same is this to an off-the-peg GS 1300?
Well, the bike is an off-the-peg GS 1300. You can buy it in the retailer for sure. It's just a standard 1300 GS Trophy Edition, which is the paint job, and Enduro pack. But pretty much the only thing you get really that's of importance with the Enduro pack is the little bit bigger foot pegs.
Yeah.
And as we now know, the bigger foot peg helps us a lot with the bike control. But yeah, otherwise we put some off-road tyres on it.
And that's it.
And we go riding, yeah.
Amazing.
But I think, you were just saying there about like your journey, for me, or for us at Off Road Skills, most people, I think when they first come here, the reason for coming is, as you said, because you're a road rider and you've heard this sort of rumour that a little bit of off-road can help your road riding, and obviously we really believe in that after 24 years of doing it, and we've seen it time and time again, because it's an environment where we can talk about our bike handling skills that are just going to help us in our day-to-day riding, and just changing that sort of confidence and comfort on the bike. And I've been doing it a long time, and obviously I'm super passionate about off-road riding, as you've probably gathered. I've done a lot of it. But our aspiration is never to turn people into amazing world-class off-road riders. It's always about just being able to, as you've described it, like access more places, more terrain. I want people to come here, and after they've been here, be happy the next time they're touring in Europe and they get to that little medieval village with the cobbled street and the church on the top, that they're happy to ride up there because they know they can get their bike there, they can turn around, they can come down, there's no stress. And then you do your travels and your adventure riding, still being able to look at the countryside you're traveling through, not
panic
stuck,
mode.
not stuck on the little bit of terrain in front of you. And then, of course, that's what like I said, that's what we want. That's what we want to see. But then what happens sometimes is people come along thinking they're just going to have a little sample of off-road, they're just going to improve their road riding a little bit, and they get the bug and they get caught up in it, and they realise that off-road is something they should have been doing for a long time.
And ruin the rest of their life and spend all the money on new bikes.
Yeah, the old inheritance is gone.
Let's go and do some more skids.
All right, let's go.
Or dropping the bike. So on this one we're using momentum, so to go into the hill, use the momentum to take you up without taking off on the other side, and then a tight turn left or right. We're putting into practice everything that we learned on level 1, but compounding into level 2 foundation. So we're at the end of day 2 now. I think everyone's a little bit knackered. One, two, three. I love it. This is like perfect fun for me. It's outside, it's with a load of other people, it's exercise, the right amount of stress. learning new stuff. Like all the recipes for a perfect couple of days out, and you're out in the beautiful Welsh countryside. The only thing that would make that better is if it was in Scotland, but you never know, can't have everything. Now the proud owner of a level 2 foundation course certificate. There we go.